Now, in 2016, the Royal Society of Biology held a poll to find out Britain's favourite mammal. What do you think the winner was? Well, by a landslide, it was the humble hedgehog, beating the red fox and even the red squirrel. Now, a new report suggests at least half of all hedgehogs have been lost from the British countryside over the past couple of decades. Rebecca Williams reports now from Bridgewater in Somerset.
Yvonne Cox has been looking after poorly hedgehogs in her back garden for the last 20 years. But a new report today suggests that since she started, hedgehog numbers have halved in the countryside. This winter, Cornflake is just one of those who's been rescued.
This one, she came in, she had mange. She was absolutely crusted over, she couldn't even see. We had to bath her to get some of the bad sort of skin off of her. So we had lots of her spines fell out during that. She's feeling much, much better now. She is an old girl. She's only got a few teeth left in her head. She's probably only got another year in her maybe, but it'll be nice to get her better and back out.
Nursing these hedgehogs back to health is a priority here. In cities, the rate of decline has slowed down, but in the countryside, that's where there's most concern. At Secret World Animal Sanctuary here in Bridgewater, they witness the issue firsthand and agree that working with local farmers could help to improve some hedgehogs' habitats. At the moment, they're looking after 60 hedgehogs here, and of course, with it being February, many of them are fast asleep and in hibernation.
If you look at an arable field of corn or wheat, there's not going to be any weeds in there because all the seeds are treated now so that they don't attract insects anymore. So obviously there's no food source there. So really hedgehogs now are having to survive in the towns rather than in the countryside. But then we have now a lot of interest in gardens. We want manicured gardens. We don't keep those corners where there used to be dead leaves and rubbish where they got those places to hide. And again, a lot of slug pellets are used on flower beds and different things as well. So, sometimes we're just a bit too fussy in our gardens and it doesn't suit hedgehogs anymore.
And there are some that are so poorly here that they're being monitored closely in a specialist unit.
The majority of the hedgehogs that are recovering here have been brought in by members of the public. So far this winter, they've had around 120 referrals. And the idea is that they're microchipped, so eventually they'll go back to where they were originally found.
With the UK leaving the European Union, ministers have indicated a redesign of the subsidy system could see a shift away from payments for land owned to rewarding public goods, such as protecting wildlife. And of course, that would benefit hedgehogs. But for now, people are being urged to leave out cat food and grow wild areas in their back gardens to help the animals survive. Rebecca Williams, Sky News.